Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, it's Region 1 Baseball Championship time now on yourliveevent.com as we bring you the action here today from the Tharaldson Athletic Sports Complex in Castleton. As our pregame show, it's a very brief one. That pregame show is brought to you by the fine folks at Irie Insurance. Irie Insurance with the pregame, and that'll take us up to our first pitch. Kindred, Richland, and Central Cass, we will have a national anthem ahead of the first pitch as well. The Squirrels 20-4, the Vikings 23-5. The Vikings coming off of their victory 5-3. That just a few minutes ago here this evening against Oaks. These two teams just played on Friday. A victory for Central Cass, the home team in the Region 1 baseball tournament now, of course, the high seed, got a chance to host the championship side. And, of course, Kindred Richland behind a pretty good outing from their starting pitcher, Logan Myers, in Game 1 and some clutch hitting. They find a way to get to the championship against Central Cass. The Squirrels and the Vikings will play for the championship. If the Vikings are victorious, we'll play again tomorrow. If the Squirrels are victorious, we have a state title or state tournament berth coming for the Central Cass Squirrels on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Let's talk about our starting lineups here today in the Region 1 Baseball Championship in North Dakota. The Kindred Richland Vikings are the visiting team, and they will be, of course, batting first. The Squirrels will be out in the field as Max Kabervig will be pitching for the Squirrels. And the Vikings will be batting, of course, first in the top half of the first inning. Kindred Richland and Central Cass. As mentioned, the two teams played here just recently, of course, being in the semifinals, as you could look at it in the tournament, a game that was played at Northern Cass High School, a game that was on yourliveevent.com. It was Central Cass coming away victorious on Friday afternoon, 6-3 over the Vikings. So Central Cass will get a chance now against Kindred Richland. Let's get an eye here on our starting lineups, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show. The batting order goes like this. Batting first, playing second base, number 11, Carter Schmitz for the Vikings. It'll be batting second, right fielder, number 6, Lucas Klabundi. Batting third, catching is number 1, Oakley DeBoard. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 10, Ethan McKinney. Batting in the 5 spot with a couple of big RBI in the first game victory over Oaks, the third baseman this time around, number 19, Nick Thompson. The designated hitter is batting 6th. It's number 12, Brett Colagero. It'll be now batting 7th in the left field position, number 14, Gavin Keller. Batting 8th in center field is number 9, Matt Pearson. And batting 9th and pitching will be number 7, Chase Miller. The Kindred Richland Vikings, 23-5 record. Their head coach is Scott Milbrandt, assisted by Steve Doctor and Dan Grout. They are in the blue uniforms, white pants, white script, numerals and letters. And Vikings on the jersey tops, they're wearing their blue caps with white bills here today in Castleton. We'll get to the field for the Central Cass Squirrels, the top seed in the tournament, North Dakota's Region 1 baseball, and it is championship time on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Talk about the order and the in the field for the Central Cass Squirrels. It'll be for the Central Cass Squirrels out in right field, Will Ellison. He will be out in right field. Out in center field will be Alex Everson. It'll be Max Kabervig, your pitcher, batting third. Brendan Maggio will be batting in the 4 spot. The shortstop wears number 13. Ethan Muckow is the first baseman, wears number 14. He'll be batting in the 5 spot. Josh Gunderson's the catcher in the 6 spot, wearing number 11. Sam Kabervig is your second baseman, batting in the 7 spot, wears number 8. Joe Shoemaker is your third baseman, wears number 10, and is in the 8th spot in the order. Aiden Olson Tinglestead, your left fielder, batting 9th, wears number 7 for the Central Cass Squirrels. In the white and red uniforms with white caps, red bills, the Squirrels and the Vikings. 1 versus 2, Region 1 Baseball Championship on the line, and this is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. The starting lineups are set. The first pitch from Castleton is next.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Farmers, what do you like on your salad? I'm kind of a Caesar salad kind of guy myself. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance. Now, I am no chef, but I would say a Caesar salad is way tastier to eat than a corn or soybean salad this summer. If you haven't bought your hail insurance yet, give us a call. We would be glad to help, but just don't wait too long because it's way more profitable to bring that crop to the elevator than eat a shredded corn and bean salad all summer long. For more information on our crop hail coverages, go to IrieInsurance.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
More new trades at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada. 3 Batwing mowers, used 15-foot models, all available. The price ranges from $7,500 to $15,000. Batwing mowers at Norman County Implement. 08 Wilrich Double Spring Quad X 50-foot has 8-inch shovels priced at $27,000. And remember the new Massey Ferguson compact tractor model 1840 with loader cab and all the extras. Talk to Chuck O'Neill for more information. Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada thanks you for your business.
Thanks for tuning into the Irie Insurance pregame show here today on yourliveevent.com. It's North Dakota Region 1 baseball on its championship night. The Kindred Richland Vikings victorious 5-3 over Oaks earlier here today, and now it's championship game versus Central Cass. The Squirrels win, they're in the State B. The Vikings win. We'll be back tomorrow here in Castleton for more baseball. Kevin Kochman and Preston Duville joining you here today. I'm with the broadcast of Duville. Mr. Preston, he is our producer and our cameraman here today from the press box as we bring you the broadcast action from the Theraldson Athletic Sports Complex on the campus of the Central Cass High School and Elementary School in Castleton, North Dakota. It'll be Kindred Richland leading things off against Max Cobbervig, a righty for the Central Cass Squirrels. And Carter Schmitz coming into the leadoff at bat here today. Top of the first, and we are underway with our first pitch here on yourliveevent.com of Region 1 Baseball Championship action. Max Cobbervig finds the zone against Carter Schmitz. The count is 0-1. Schmitz comes into the game without the game earlier today with a .333 batting average, and will take a pitch and swing on the 0-1 and drive it foul. That's way foul. Count is 0-2. Max Cobbervig, 2-0 on the season, does have a save, has pitched 15 innings on the year. Cobbervig has played and pitched in 5 outings this season for the Squirrels. Pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-2. Cobbervig has thrown for 154 strikes on the season. 1-2 offering. Swing and a drive to second, and a diving play made by Sam Coppervig in the hole at second. And there's one gone here in the top half of the first inning. Line drive out at second base. Sam Coppervig dives to his right and makes the out. And there's one gone as Kindred Richland will send Lucas Klabundi to bat. Klabundi, the second batter in the order. Klabundi, a .420 batting average on the season coming into today's game. He has just 6 strikeouts while in the box. Klabundi, first pitch takes for a ball from Coppervig. Max Coppervig will deliver. The second pitch swung on and missed. And the count is 1-1. This is a heavyweight tilt in Region 1, 1 versus 2. 6-3, the Squirrels defeated the Kindred Richland Vikings on Friday at Northern Cass. And now time is called by the batter, Klabundi. Lucas Klabundi, 11 RBI in the season, has scored 14 times, not including earlier today. Here's the offering. Swing and a miss. Max Coppervig gets Klabundi to miss on that one, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's one gone here in the top of the first inning in the Region 1 championship. Baseball action here today on yourliveevent.com. The pitch. This is strike outside corner. Max Coppervig picks up strikeout number 1 here on his outing. He gets Lucas Klabundi to go down on strikes, and Oakley Dubord is coming to bat. Dubord will bat. Right-handed bat here for Kindred Richland. Dubord, .426 batting average. Swings and misses on the first pitch. A fastball from Coppervig. The count is 0-1. Ethan Muckow is over at first. Sam Coppervig at second. Brandon Maggio at short. Joe Shoemaker at third base, the infield, with the catcher, Josh Gunderson. A strike by Coppervig to Oakley Dubord with 2 gone here in the top half of the first inning. The pitch to Dubord, the 0-2 delivery. Coppervig gets him to look at it. Down on strikes. 11 pitches from Coppervig, 2 strikeouts. And it's a 1-2-3 top of the first for the defense of the Central Cass Squirrels. As the Squirrels would come to bat, the Kindred Richland Vikings, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Bottom of the first we go on yourliveevent.com. The Vikings are coming to bat in a scoreless game.
Rar Malting would like to wish good luck to all ball players. Rar Malting Company is a family-owned company that has been in business since 1847, producing and distributing malt and related supplies for breweries, distilleries, and allied industries around the world. The Rar Taff Elevator is designed to specifically handle malting barley with special emphasis on maintaining quality and preserving identity. Call Daryl Miller and Mike Carr for your barley and trucking needs at 701-436-4481. Good luck, teams. Run fast, swing hard, and have fun.
Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for precision planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
Well, it's the Squirrels coming to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. Central Cass, the top seed here in the region tournament, and they'll face Chase Miller, who's getting his first time out on the hill for the Vikings in the region tournament as far as pitching is concerned. Central Cass will go with Will Ellison, Alex Everson, Max Coppervig, the 1-2-3 batters. And again, facing the pitcher, Chase Miller, who's played third base in the first game here today, the first outing and victory over over Oaks. Will Ellison will bat, Chase Miller will pitch. Ellison leading things off for the Central Cass Squirrels. His first at-bat, first pitch of the game on the inside. That's going to go for a strike. And the count is 0-1 from Miller to Ellison. Decent crowd that's made it appearance here today. Central Cass, a grounder back up to the pitcher. He'll scoot over to first, make the out to Ethan McKinney, that is. Ellison is down 1-3. And there's one gone for the Squirrels here in the Bottom half of the first inning. Alex Everson, center fielder, wears number 3. He'll come to bat. Alex Everson has played now as is his 22nd game on the season, and he fouls back the first pitch. Out of play. Everson, .422 batting average on the season. He'll dig in. The 0-1. This pitch, a breaking ball by Miller, a strike. And it's 0-2. Everson has 27 hits on the year and awaits a chance, the 0-2. This one comes inside and will accept the ball. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes from Chase Miller. Seeing Max Kabervig come out with some flames in that first inning. Miller will bean the batter. Everson, he'll walk to first base as he was hit by a pitch. No hit batsman in the first game today. Was a hit batsman here in the second game. Max Kabervig will come to bat. Kabervig will bat with a runner on first. Miller hit a batsman. Runner on at first base for the Squirrels is Alex Everson, and Max Kabervig will come to bat. Kabervig, the pitcher, right-handed bat for the Squirrels. Ground ball back to the pitcher, goes off of Miller. It caroms off the shortstop, won't be able to make the play. That's one of those tough luck situations. We'll see what the official score rules. Feel like tough play, and they'll rule it a hit. That's what I would have gone with as well. Good thing we're on the same page. Everson to second. Kabervig reaches safely with a single, and now the Squirrels doing what they need to do, getting the pressure on the defense of the Vikings early on. Brandon Maggio will bat, 4th batter in the order. Brendan Maggio, a .371 batting average, has drawn 10 walks this season. He sends one, a little blooper out to center field, and the play is going to be made by the center fielder. Ball's going to sneak by the infield on a wild throw, and that'll advance the runners. So it'll be an error after a hit. Maggio reaches safe with a single, and then an error will advance the runners. Was a throwback to second base, and it couldn't be knocked down by the second baseman. It got by the pitcher, and then he eventually got past the catcher. So the error is in the field after the hit. So runners on second and third base. Muckow will come to bat. There are 2 outs. Sends this one out into left field, and coming in and making the catch is Gavin Keller, and that's going to be the inning. A fly out to left field will retire the Squirrels. 8 pitches by Chase Miller. Should say 9 pitches by Chase Miller if my counting is correct. Here in the inning, there was 1 make it no runs. There were 2 hits. There was 1 error in the field and 2 left on the base paths for the Squirrels. 1 inning in the books. Region 1 championship. No score after 1 on yourliveevent.com.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vanderhoef, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vanderhoef, a passion that grows.
Farmers, what do you like on your salad? I'm kind of a Caesar salad kind of guy myself. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance. Now, I am no chef, but I would say a Caesar salad is way tastier to eat than a corn or soybean salad this summer. If you haven't bought your hail insurance yet, give us a call. We would be glad to help, but just don't wait too long because it's way more profitable to bring that crop to the elevator than eat a shredded corn and bean salad all summer long. For more information on our crop hail coverages, go to IrieInsurance.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Top of the second inning, Kindred Richland will come to bat as the Central Cass Squirrels left 2, both in scoring position in the bottom half of the first, and no score as Kindred Richland will send McKinney, Thompson, and Coligaro to the bat. Coligaro will bat in the 6th hole after a 1-2-3 for Kabervig here in the first. Here now second inning, he'll come out and throw a little bit of heat and a strike to start the at-bat to Ethan McKinney. McKinney takes a strike. McKinney, .413 batting average on the season, batting in the 5 spot. Has struck out just 9 times. That coming into the games earlier here today. A ball to McKinney from Coppervig. The count's 1-1. Winds continuing out of the southwest. It's definitely still a factor here tonight in Castleton as the shadows starting to show up in the outfield of the trees as the sun starts taking that angle. 2 balls and a strike now to Ethan McKinney. McKinney leading off the top of the second inning. Coppervig gets McKinney to swing and foul this one out of play. Counts 2-2. This one tracked again back toward the north over the first base dugout. And, of course, that's where the softball complex is. And the East Region Softball Tournament continues there on yourliveevent.com as well. 2-2 to McKinney. And the offering coming. Swung and fouled back to the fencing. Coppervig working to Ethan McKinney, who's stretching the at-bat 5 pitches. 11 pitches by Coppervig in the first, 9 in the first by Miller. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Ethan McKinney, the championship of the North Dakota Region 1 baseball tournament. Pitch goes low. Full count now to McKinney. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Squirrels win tonight. They wrap it up and head on to the State B. Kindred Richland wins. We're back tomorrow. Here's a sharp grounder foul. Coach Milbrandt down the third baseline just stood there stoically and watched that foul ball slide past him. McKinney has driven this now to the 8th pitch of the at-bat, full count. Here comes the offering from Coppervig. Slow wind and a swing and a miss, strike 3. Coppervig gets McKinney to go down on strikes. Third strikeout of the game for Max Coppervig for the Central Cass Squirrels, and now batting will be Nick Thompson. Thompson, the third baseman, wears number 19, and Thompson comes to bat here for the Kindred Richland Vikings. Nick Thompson, a .352 batting average coming into this tournament game. He scored 24 runs this season. He was in charge of a couple of RBI in the victory over the Oaks Tornadoes earlier today, 5-3. Takes a first pitch ball from Coppervig. It's 1-0. Coppervig sets to deliver here. Swung on and missed. Thompson in the 5 spot. Ball and a strike. Kindred Richland, Central Cass. They played Friday. It was the Squirrels, a 6-3 win that got us to this point. Ground ball by Thompson, headed to short. Coming in, scoop, throw over to first is in time for the out. So Thompson down Majo to Muckow in a 6-3 ground out. 11 pitches by Coppervig, and now Brett Colligero will bat. Colligero, the designated hitter. He wears number 12. He's a left-handed bat for the Vikings. Colligero has some pop to his bat, a slugging percentage of just over .400 on the season. The offering. First pitch. Coppervig throws a ball to Colligero to start the at-bat, 1-0. First lefty that Coppervig will have seen here in the lineup. As the sun paints a nice picture here on yourliveevent.com of a foul ball there. Coppervig gets Colligero to swing and foul off, 1-1. That toward the football field here at the Theraldson Athletic Complex. The baseball field, the only natural surface. The rest here, softball and football, both on artificial turf. In Castleton, 1-1 pitch to Colligero. Outside, does he paint? The corner sure does. Coppervig gets Colligero to a count of 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. In the top of the second, no score in the championship of Region 1 baseball. Swing and a miss. Coppervig on 15 pitches. Picks up another strikeout and retires Colligero. And there are, of course, 3 outs here for the Vikings. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. On the scoreboard, it reads Central Cass nothing, Kindred Richland nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Lead off the bottom of the second inning, and Josh Gunderson takes a pitch and is hit by a pitch. Chase Miller beans him, and Josh Gunderson will go to first base. 2 hit batsmen from Chase Miller here in this first early on here. Now we're going to get a courtesy runner. Loden Prochnow, he will come in as a courtesy runner. Prochnow is a courtesy runner for Josh Gunderson. Batting now is Sam Cobbervig, the second baseman, wears number 8. He's a right-handed bat. Will face Chase Miller. Waits the first pitch of the at-bat. No score, bottom of 2 in the Region 1 baseball championship game here in Castleton. And foul ball and a bunt attempt by Cobbervig. The count is 0-1. So Prochnow, he is in as a courtesy runner. And Prochnow has played in 5 games. He is now on at first base as a courtesy runner. Cobbervig faces the count of 0-1 from Miller as the wind gusts up and sends some dust toward the first base dugout. Next pitch is a ball. Evens the count 1-1. Region 1 baseball championship game happening here in Castleton. Central Cass, the top seed, earning 2 wins Thursday and Friday in the opening rounds of the tournament. Games are played in Hunter and Northern Cass School. This pitch by Miller almost gets the batter Cobbervig, and does get the batter Cobbervig. So back-to-back hit batsman. Miller not having his best control early on. So courtesy runner Prochnow is out at second base, and Cobbervig, hit by a pitch, he'll go to first. And now, here comes Coach Milbrandt, Kindred Richland's infield, all coming together, having some conversation. A little meeting of the mound early on here, and some rah-rah conversation. Right now, the Squirrels, just like they did in the first, get runners on first and second base. This time with no out. No score early on here today in the Region 1 championship game, with good crowd that's shown up. A couple of baseball programs here and some blue bloods in the region, no question about it. And an opportunity here for a state tournament. Region title, region crown after a year where no school were able to play any spring sports. Hungry squad here. Showing bunt, pulling back, Joe Shoemaker, third baseman, takes the first pitch, ball from Chase Miller. 5 pitches in. He's hit 2 batsmen already. Cobbervig at first. Courtesy runner Logan Prochnow is at second base. Prochnow, that is. Now a bunt down the third baseline. It's going to slow up perfectly. What a beautiful bunt by Shoemaker. That ball slowed to a stop 10 feet from the edge of the grass down the third baseline. Fantastic bunt by Shoemaker. A bunt single moves Cobbervig to third, and Gunderson's courtesy runner Prochnow to third. Bases juiced, nobody out. Central Cass has a chance to put a number on the board here in the bottom of the second against Chase Miller. Aiden Olsen-Tinglestead, the left fielder, right-handed bat, big spot. He drops a bunt, and it actually bounces off the bat. It hits him. He took it, and it knocked his helmet off, and we're going to take a look at him, see if he's all right. They're going to send him over to the dugout. He went ahead for the bunt attempt, right? And you saw it here on yourliveevent.com. The ball bounced off the bat, and then it took his helmet off here. And so they've got to double check on some things. Not sure if there's any sort of blood situation or if we're going to have a change here, but a little pause in the action. Bottom of the second inning. Bases loaded for the Squirrels. Time is called. Coach Maggio brought the batter, Olsen-Tinglestead, over to the dugout. Get a little bit of attention here after bunting and fouling it off of the bat and ending it up off of himself. Taking it off the helmet. May have made some contact with the face, and we know, of course, if there is any laceration there, of course, you can get to you get that whole scenario. I did not see any myself, as we're keeping an eye on the dugout. But bases loaded right now. Joe Shoemaker at first, Sam Copperbig is second, and Logan Prochnow is over at third base for the Central Cass Squirrels. No score, bottom of 2, championship game of the Region 1 baseball tournament. On the mound, Chase Miller, who's hit 2 batters already, and then Shoemaker with a bunt single down the third base line, which was something special. Coach Maggio is down over to the first base dugout now and having some conversation if they need to institute a change in the field, or at the plate, I should say, for the Squirrels. I guess we'll find out here as they continue their conversation in the dugout. Home plate umpire also over there here in this Region 1 championship. Coach Maggio having some conversation, and now we're getting some helmets, a hat and a helmet. We're going to get a change of pace here. Looks like maybe a new body coming in. Looks like maybe Mason Bussey will be coming in. We'll see. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Mason Bussey will come in, hitting in place of Aiden Olsen-Tinglestead. So he'll inherit an 0-1 count. And a pinch hit, Mason Bussey, is coming in. So an unfortunate scenario for Aiden Olsen-Tinglestead and the Squirrels. Now Mason Bussey comes in cold. The count of 0-1. And he will face Chase Miller. They're going to let Chase Miller throw a warm-up pitch. Maybe a couple here. He's been holding steady. And the bases are loaded for the Squirrels here in the bottom of the second. No score. And a big opportunity in the Region 1 Championship. These are ones that you want to cash in and looking for some high performance here at this moment in time. And some high performance you can find at RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, PlanterDoc.com, 701-636-2119. Pitch going to miss as a bunt attempt there by Bussey. And now the count is 0-2 from Chase Miller. Bussey again, courtesy hitting here for pinch hitting for Aiden Olsen-Tinglestead. Took a foul ball that caromed off the bat and into the helmet. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Mason Bussey. This pitch going to hit him. Oh, he got out of the box, they say, so they're going to say that he was out. So an interference there.
The right fielder, number 9, Will Ellison.
So coming to bat, Will Ellison, top of the order. He's up with the bases loaded, 1 down now for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the second inning. And Ellison ground out to the pitcher in his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. He shows bunt. He takes a hit by pitch, and the bases are loaded. A run scores. So third hit batsman in the inning. Get credit for an RBI as courtesy runner Prochnow scores. Coppervig to third and Shoemaker to second. And a run scores. Fourth time a batter's been hit by Chase Miller. And now it'll be Alex Severson coming to bat, who was hit by a pitch in the first. He was stranded at third. The Squirrels lead it. Showing bunt, dropping the bunt, step the bag at home, throw to first, double play, and the inning is over. So a 2-3 double play, and the Squirrels leave a lot. They do score 1 run, and they do so on a single hit. They have no errors. There were no errors in the field, and they leave 2 on the base paths. We go to the top of the third with a Central Cass 1-0 lead over Kindred Richland in Region 1 Baseball on yourliveevent.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. great healthcare, and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
1-0 Central Cass leading Kindred Richland, top of the third, as Kindred Richland had the bases loaded with nobody out. They get one to cross, Central Cass does that here in the bottom of the second. Now top of the third, Vikings coming to bat. Max Coppervig continues to pitch. Bottom of the order, Keller, Pearson, and Miller to bat against Max Coppervig, who's been solid so far. He throws a strike to get Keller swinging and missing 0-1. 4 strikeouts, no hits allowed through 2. And a 1-0 lead for the Squirrels. Here's Coppervig's 0-1, and Keller slams one out into left field. It's going to hop in front of Aiden Olsen-Tinglestead, who's back in the game after coming out when he was at bat in the bottom of the second. And it'll be the first hit of the ball game for the Kindred Richland Vikings. They get a hit by Keller to lead off here in the top half of the third inning. Matt Pearson comes to bat in the Region 1 championship game. Matt Pearson and the Kindred Richland Vikings are trying to force a Tuesday game against Central Cass. The Squirrels are trying to nurse their 1-0 lead and hold the Vikings scoreless. Here's Pearson batting. He shows bunt. The lefty will foul this one back to the fence. Count is 0-1 from Max Coppervig. Matt Pearson on the season, not including the earlier game today, with a 186 batting average, has walked 14 times. Coppervig will wind and fire, and a bunt dropped in front of the pitcher. Coppervig comes in, hustles, throw to first is high, and it's going to be a wild throw. Runner takes off from second over to third base with the air. Keller to third. Pearson reaches on an error on a high throw, wild throw from the pitcher. So Chase Miller will bat now with runners on the corners and nobody out. In this top of the third, Kindred Richland blessed with an opportunity against Central Cass. The Squirrels will face Chase Miller, first time here in the third inning. First time in the game here. And it comes up here in the top of the third. Miller from the right side of the batter's box. He'll take first pitch strike from Max Coppervig, 0-1. Coppervig throws hard. We've seen that. Vikings beginning to get to him a little bit now, including the air. Runner at third reached on a single. Runner at first reached on the air, the throwing error by the pitcher. And now it's 0-2 to Miller. Coppervig on the verge of strikeout number 5 if he can complete it. Nobody out, top of 3. Runners on the corners now for Kindred Richland. The Vikings trying to tie the game up, trailing 1-0 to the top seed Central Cass Squirrels. The 0-2 delivery. Coppervig gets Miller to swing and a miss. The bottom of the order, Miller goes down on strikes. Strikeout number 5 for Max Coppervig. Top of the order, and it'll be Carter Schmitz. Carter Schmitz had a line drive to second. Was snagged by Sam Coppervig earlier today. Schmitz, a .333 batting average on the season. And he'll dig in. An opportunity here from Max Coppervig. Coppervig checks the runner at third and will deliver. A bunt attempt, they'll go around. Foul, they say, off the bat, and Schmitz behind in the count 0-1. No balls, 1 strike from Max Coppervig. Carter Schmitz, 13 RBI coming into the games today. And their 5-3 victory over Oaks. Schmitz did not have the greatest day at the plate. The 0-1 delivery coming from Coppervig to Schmitz. Check the runner. And the slow delivery. Runner takes off. Trying to see if somebody was going to go, and somebody does. Pearson will steal second base. And it ends up being a ball on the pitch to Schmitz. 1-1. Both runners now for the Vikings in scoring position at second and third base with 1 out in the top of the third. Trailing 1-0 to Central Cass. Region 1 baseball championship game here in Castleton. And the offering swung on and missed. Schmitz went up high and went after it. Comes up empty. Carter Schmitz, as mentioned, 13 RBI to his name. 23 hits on the season. Coming into today's action against Oaks, now against Central Cass, and a 1-2 count to him from Max Kabervig, who has struck out 5 batters, and he gets Schmitz to foul this one back and out of play, staying the count 1-2. Kabervig, 11 pitches in the first, 15 in the second. Chase Miller struck out in the last plate appearance here, and Gavin Keller's at third, and Matt Pearson's at second base. First base is open for the Vikings. Here's another 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Schmitz goes down on strikes, and that is strikeout number 6 for Kabervig. 2 strikeouts in each of the first 3 innings of work, and the Vikings have runners on second and third, but 2 outs. And now batting is Lucas Klobundi. Klobundi struck out in the first. He's 0 for 1 today. First 2 innings today for the Vikings at the plate against Central Cass were 3 and out. And now, a well-struck foul ball off the bat of Klobundi, 0-1. Max Kabervig will deliver pitch number 14 coming up. No balls and a strike to Klobundi. The offering. This one fouls off of the catcher, Josh Gunderson. And Klobundi 0-2. Ethan Muckow is at first, Sam Kabervig second, Brendan Maggio is the shortstop, Joe Shoemaker's at third, Aiden Olson Tinglestead out in left field, Alex Evenson is in center, and Will Ellison is in right field for the Central Cass Squirrels. Here's the 0-2 pitch, inside. And Kabervig threw it up and in on Klobundi, count is 1-2. Keller is hanging in third base, got on with a single, reaching on an air, Matt Pearson at first base, then stole second. And the 1-2 delivery to Lucas Klobundi. Swung on, ripped foul down the third base line and out of play. And maybe a pretty good effort by someone out in the foul territory making a play, drawing a couple of jeers from the crowd here. Well assembled here in the grandstand at Central Cass. Therrellton Athletic Sports Complex with the sun setting to our right in the west. Trying to get outside with it, the 1-2 delivery by Kabervig. Evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There are 2 outs. Squirrels trying to hold the Vikings scoreless as a gust of wind comes out of the south. 2-2. Swing, sent out into right field. Diving, what a snag made by Will Ellison. Holy cow, what a catch it was by the right fielder for the Squirrels to stall the Vikings with runners at second and third. You got to appreciate that play in right field. Klobundi, a fly out to right, and a really selfless play by Will Ellison to dive out and make the play as you see the Squirrels bringing it back into the dugout. Here in the inning, no runs scored. There was 1 hit. There was 1 error and 2 left in scoring position by the Vikings at third base and second base. We go to the bottom of the third here in Castleton on the scoreboard. It reads 1-0 Squirrels on yourliveevent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Farmers, what do you like on your salad? I'm kind of a Caesar salad kind of guy myself. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance. Now, I am no chef, but I would say a Caesar salad is way tastier to eat than a corn or soybean salad this summer. If you haven't bought your hail insurance yet, give us a call. We would be glad to help, but just don't wait too long because it's way more profitable to bring that crop to the elevator than eat a shredded corn and bean salad all summer long. For more information on our crop hail coverages, go to IrieInsurance.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Bottom of the third here in Castleton. The Central Cass Squirrels with a 1-0 lead over Kindred Richland in the North Dakota Region 1 Baseball Championship game. Chase Miller will continue pitching for the Vikings of Kindred Richland. There is a pitcher up in the bullpen. Chase Miller has hit 4 batters in the first pitch he throws to Max Kobervig up and over the head, 1-0. Control has not been Miller's specialty thus far. We'll see if he can get it dialed back a little bit. The righty throws one hard and low. 2 balls, no strikes to the pitcher, Max Kobervig, who had a single and was later stalled out at third base in that first inning of effort. 2 balls, no strikes. Good pitch that time. That's a strike to Miller, and it's 2 balls, 1 strike to count. To Kobervig, from Miller. There we go. Get this right. Max Kobervig, .407 batting average. He'll send this one in the gap between between third and short, and out into left field. Max Kobervig will reach safely his second single of the day, and as the pitcher, helping himself out there with a little bit of offense. Brendan Maggio, a 371 batter, 23 hits on the season. He flew out to center in the first. He's 0 for 1 here today. In this Region 1 baseball championship, Central Cass wins. They're on to the State B. This a foul ball. Giving chase. That's out of play. Count is 0-1 to Brendan Maggio. Maggio 0 for 1 on the day. The shortstop wears number 13. Maggio now in his 21st game of the season. They've played 24 as a squad. 20-4 the record for the Squirrels. Region 1 top seed in the tournament. Foul ball by Maggio, staying in the count. Moving the count now 0-2. I've mentioned nice crowd on hand here today. Central Cass also hosting the East Region softball tournament. That also helps. Kindred and Central Cass playing softball. Popped up here by Maggio. This is going to continue to track foul and on top of the dugout. Occupied by Central Cass. Central Cass, though, top seed in the softball tournament, taking on Kindred. That game going on just to the north of us, and also on yourliveevent.com as well. Full coverage of the region softball tournament. The 0-2 delivery is inside from Miller. This pitch to Maggio makes the count 1-2. Again, one Viking down in the bullpen, warming up behind the fence in left field. 1-2. Miller will deliver. Pitch misses outside. Runner takes off. Throw is off the line. It's going to hit the runner. It sneaks into the outfield. And the Squirrels have a runner in scoring position now at third base. Kobervig's going to steal and then will advance. Ball just caromed off of Kobervig. And so he's now at third base. And Brendan Maggio sees the count 2-2. Pitch goes in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Brendan Maggio. Check the runner at third base. Here's the offering from Miller. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He'll hold the runner. Now throw to first to get the out. Nearly an errant throw there. Kobervig there. Brendan Maggio ground out 1-3. And there's one gone. So it'll be Ethan Muckow coming to bat. Muckow, he will come to bat here. Batting .280 on the season, has 15 RBI, and the lefty will swing and drive one out to left field. That ball is tracking foul, and it will go foul. Long strike for Ethan Muckow, who flew out to left field his first time at bat, a little opposite field action. Here's the next pitch, the 0-1. Little breaking ball there. It's going to stay high from Miller, and it moves the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Kevin Kochman with the broadcast here today from North Dakota Region 1 Baseball. It's championship day here in Castleton. As foul ball here off the bat of Muckow. Counts 1-2 from Miller. Preston DeVille running the camera, producing here today. Second day of work. He's working with the video anyway. Chasing the ball around here today. Ball there to Muckhow, evens the count 2-2. Made his way over to Hunter and saw a couple of the games on Friday afternoon. Now getting a chance here to work championship day. Inside, swing and a miss. Muckhow, as Miller works quickly for his first strikeout of the game. On that 2-2 pitch, he gets Muckhow to go down. Josh Gunderson was hit by a pitch to start the second inning. He comes to bat. Josh Gunderson with a chance. 2 gone now in the bottom of the third. Runner is Cobbervig. He's over at third base, and we see a swing and a miss. Chase Miller might have gotten some confidence there with that last strikeout. He gets Gunderson to swing and miss there in the first pitch. Gunderson at .234 batting average, has 14 RBI, trying to make it 15. He swings and misses there. He wanted to. 0-2 to Gunderson. Kindred Richland trying to hold the Squirrels at a 1-run game. Here's the pitch. This ball is hit. Foul. Hearing a 4 call, too. Gotta like that. Mixing the games of baseball and golf. Got to keep your eyes up at all times with these multi-unit complexes. The 0-2 delivery, breaking pitch. Got him to swing and miss. Chase Miller with back-to-back strikeouts, and Gunderson goes down, and that'll retire the Squirrels with a runner in scoring position. No runs, 1 hit, no errors officially, and 1 runner left on the base paths. We go to the top of the 4th in the North Dakota Region 1 Baseball Championship. It's Central Cass 1, Kindred Richland nothing on yourliveevent.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
More new trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. 3 Batwing mowers, used 15-foot models, all available. The price ranges from $7,500 to $15,000. Batwing mowers at Norman County Implement. 08 Wilrich Double Spring Quad X 50-foot has 8-inch shovels priced at $27,000. And remember the new Massey Ferguson compact tractor model 1840 with loader, cab, and all the extras. Talk to Chuck O'Neill for more information. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Thanks you for your business.
Top of the 4th, as the Central Cass Squirrels return to the field. Kindred Richland will be out at the batter's box. By the way, for Kindred Richland, doing some warming up is Connor Rowland. Rowland is down in the bullpen doing some warming, but Chase Miller, after a quality third inning, struck out 2. Closed strong. Now top of the 4th, and Oakley DuBoard, Ethan McKinney, Nick Thompson set to face Max Cobbervig for the second time. DuBoard struck out. Back in the first, he's 0 for 1 in this game. Pitch high. DuBoard is behind in the count, or rather ahead in the count, 1-0. 1-0. Oakley DuBoard, 426 batting average. Has scored 26 runs coming into today's action. And he is ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes from Max Cobbervig, who has struck out 2 batters in each of the first 3 innings for 6 total in the game. Quickly, 3-0 to Oakley DuBoard, who struck out on an 0-2 pitch back in the first. Here's the offering. This is a strike. And it's 3-1. We'll reset the outfield and infield for the Squirrels in a moment, as DuBoard waits the 3-1 pitch from Cobbervig, swings and drives it over the outstretched glove of Shoemaker at third. That ball's going into left field, and it tracks into foul territory. Rounding first, standing in with a double. Oakley DuBoard and Kindred Richland with a double to lead things off in the top of the 4th, trailing 1-0. And now DuBoard will check out, and coming in as a courtesy runner will be Jeremiah Doctor. Jeremiah Doctor is in as a courtesy runner. For Oakley DuBois, the catcher here today in the second game for Kindred Richland after a 5-3 win over Oaks earlier today. Ethan McKinney will bat. He struck out in the second. 0 for 1 on the day. The pitcher, Max Coppervig, checks at second, will deliver the pitch and a swing and a miss. 0-1 to Ethan McKinney. DuBois is at second base. The 0-1 set to go with Ethan McKinney, who struck out back in the second. Check the runner. And will throw. Coppervig from the stretch hits the zone, and it's 0-2 to Ethan McKinney. McKinney, a .413 batting average, 25 RBI to his name on this season. Coppervig delivers. Swing and a miss. McKinney goes down on strikes. Strikeout number 7 for Ethan McKinney. Gets for a Coppervig. McKinney goes down, and now Nick Thompson will bat. Runner at second. 1 out, top of 4, and a 1-0 lead for Central Cass. Kindred Richland's Nick Thompson. 2 RBI in the first game, a win over Oaks, and he calls for time, will step out. Nick Thompson can swing the bat. .352 batting average. Slugs .521. .440 on base percentage on the season. He likes to get there. Here's the offering. He'll foul off the first pitch. It goes hard off the top of the grandstand. Count is 0-1 to Nick Thompson. Baseball action here today. It's the Region 1 Baseball Championship game. Central Cass, a win would put them in state. Kindred Richland, a win would send us back here tomorrow for another one. Nick Thompson, foul ball. Everybody hollering on that one. Of course, Kindred, the Vikings, Class B boys basketball state champs. Central Cass and Kindred, Richland, a good rivalry, good Region 1 matchup. Baseball always. The 0-2 delivery. Coppervig leaves this one high. And Thompson takes it 1-2. Nick Thompson not fooling there. He held off on it. Wanting one in an area where he can crush. Runner at second base is courtesy runner Jeremiah Doctor. After a double by Oakley DuBois, and there's another ball thrown. It's 2-2 from Coppervig. 11 pitches in the first, 15 in the second, 18 in the third for the Squirrels. Count is 2-2 to Thompson. And the offering. Swung on, fouled back. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Games started on Thursday, and in Northern Cass, able to get the games in. Friday, able to get all the games in despite heat and the threat of showers. 2-2 delivery. And there's another one fouled off by Nick Thompson. Lots of foul balls happening here in Castleton between the Squirrels and Kindred Richland. 1 versus 2 in the championship game. 2-2 pitch from Coppervig again. And a strike 3 looking. Nick Thompson didn't like it. Left the bat on the shoulders. And strikeout number 8 for the Central Cass Squirrels, Max Coppervig. Brett Colligero coming to bat. Colligero struck out in the second. He did so on a 1-2 pitch, and the lefty will come to bat with a runner at second base and a 1-0 deficit. Kindred Richland here in the top of the 4th inning trying to push a runner across to tie the game. The tying run is at second. First pitch is a strike from Coppervig to Colligero, and the count is 0-1. Coppervig, a hard-throwing righty on the hill for Central Cass. It's a windy day from Castleton and a foul ball. Back to the fence, gets Colligero behind 0-2. Central Cass, a win, sends them to state. Kindred Richland, a win. Win brings us back right here for these two teams one more time. Then the opportunity at state. Here's the 0-2. High and away that time from Coppervig on pitch number 18 of the inning. 1-2 to Brett Colligero. Beautiful setting on a really nice day here in May. I mean, you can think of 1,000 things that could be wrong with the day, and if wind is the only thing that's wrong with it, we'll accept it because what's new, right? Here's the 1-2. Colagero didn't like it and backed away and took a strike three looking, strike out this side after a leadoff double. The Vikings leave a runner on. No runs, one hit, no errors in the field, one runner left on the base paths for Kindred Richland. And strikeout number 9 here in the game for Max Kabervig. That is 20 pitches there in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th on the scoreboard here in the Region 1 Baseball Championship. Squirrels 1, Vikings nothing.
Rar Malting would like to wish good luck to all ball players. Rar Malting Company is a family-owned company that has been in business since 1847, producing and distributing malt and related supplies for breweries, distilleries, and allied industries around the world. The Rar Taff Elevator is designed to specifically handle malting barley with special emphasis on maintaining quality and preserving identity. Call Daryl Miller and Mike Carr for your barley and trucking needs at 701-436-4481. Good luck, teams. Run fast, swing hard, and have fun.
Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for precision planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
Lead things off at the bottom of the 4th. Sam Kabervig for the Central Cass Squirrels comes up to face Chase Miller, who gets another shot here in the 4th inning. Kindred Richland trailing Central Cass 1-0. The Squirrels, 1 run, 3 hits and an error. Vikings, no runs, 2 hits and an error. Sam Kabervig fouls off the first pitch. The count is 0-1 from Miller. Kabervig was hit by a pitch in the second. He'll take this pitch for a ball from Miller, and the count is 1-1. Region 1 Baseball Championship. The Squirrels win. They're off to state. Kindred Richland wins. We're playing again tomorrow. Here's a hard ground ball. The second ball is bouncing off of Carter Schmitz and into the outfield. They'll rule that an error at second base. Off of Carter Schmitz, E4 will put Sam Kabervig on to lead off the 4th for Central Cass, and Joe Shoemaker will bat. He's singled in the second. Shoemaker will come to bat. Runner on first, nobody out. Bottom of 4, and a 1-0 lead for the Squirrels. Check the runner, a high throw back to first. It fell back down. I was looking over and I saw the release point. It looked like it was going to be in pretty high, but it was not. And the first pitch of the at-bat to Shoemaker, the offering. He throws that one low for a ball, and Shoemaker heading the count 1-0. Shoemaker, .389 batting average on the season. He's played in 12, now make it 13 games. Here comes the 1-0 delivery from Miller, taking his time now with a runner on at first. And a bunt attempt. Shoemaker will get on his horse to first. To throw to first is off of the first baseman's glove. So an error it'll be. And Shoemaker will reach safely on an error. It was a catchable ball. We'll go E1, or E3, excuse me. Kabervig to second, so a couple of errors have put runners on first and second base for the Central Cass Squirrels, and now it'll be Aiden Olson Tinglestead. As remember, he had a foul ball that bounced off and hit him in the helmet. Now he drops an unbelievably perfect bunt down the third base line. Small ball for the Squirrels. They put a bunt and get a runner on, and Sam Kabervig advances to third, Shoemaker to second, and a bunt single by Aiden Olson Tinglestead, and nobody out with bases loaded for the second time here in the ball game. Can the Squirrels make the Vikings pay? Will Ellison will bat. Chase Miller. The infield is in. They still bunt, and it's off of the fencing as Ellison will go with a bunt foul. Strike one. The infield is in. Talking about the corners. Now there will be a third baseman is going to hang on the bag and try to hold the runner. That's Thompson. Not the runner, but the third baseman. Will Ellison faces an 0-1 count. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bottom of 4. 1-0 lead, a bunt attempt. Trying for the squeeze. Pitcher throws, gets the out at home. But only 1 out. Bases remain loaded. Ellison and a fielder's choice will reach safely. Coppervig is out at home. 1-2 for the out. Moves Shoemaker to third. And Olson Tinglestead to second. Ellison now at first. Alex Everson batting. Was hit by a pitch, then hit into a 2-3 double play in the second. Bases loaded, and he'll show bunt again. This time it's in no man's land between the third and short. A bunt single will score a run, and the Squirrels add to their lead. So an RBI bunt single. He pushed it out. Shoemaker scores. Olson Tinglestead is to third, and Ellison now at second. Everson at first. After that, the Squirrels lead it 2-0. And here's Max Coppervig. He is 2 for 2 on the day, a couple of singles and a stolen base. But bases loaded, 1 out, and a 2-0 Squirrel lead. Coppervig sends it right center field, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder, Klabundi. It's deep enough to try to score one. There's 2 runners tag, and the Squirrels add to their lead. Coppervig with a sacrifice RBI. And that will move Ellison to third. Everson stays at first. Scoring was Aiden Olson Tinglestead. And it's now 3-0 Squirrels. Runners on the corners with 2 down, and Brendan Maggio will bat. Maggio is 0 for 2 on the day. And here comes Maggio. He will bat with runners on the corners and 2 outs. A 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning in the Region 1 Championship. Runner takes off, no throw. So a stolen base for Alex Everson. Ellison at third, Everson at second, both in scoring position. Maggio takes a ball. And it's 1-0. Chase Miller, and Maggio sends this ball out in the left field. That's going to score 1. And that's going to score 2 as a throw not in time. Runner takes off and will have second base. And the Squirrels lead at 5-0. Maggio will get a single, and our 2 RBI single will turn it into a double on the throws as Ellison scores and Everson scores. A 4-run bottom of the 4th. 2 runs scored there, making it 5-0, and now batting Ethan Muckow. Muckow 0 for 2 in the game. He'll bat. Runner at second is Maggio. First pitch outside. Goes for a strike, 0-1. Hits the outside, 0-1. Next pitch. Taking a look, Miller checks out the runner and will throw a ball, 1-1. 1-1 to Muckow. Check the runner at second. And a delivery. Swung on foul. 1-2 to Muckow. One ball and 2 strikes. 2 gone for the Squirrels, leading it 5-0 now in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking pitch high. Runner will hold. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ethan Muckow at the plate with Brendan Maggio at second with 2 outs. 2-2 pitch inside. Nice job by the catcher, Dubord. He catches onto that pitch inside from Miller, and full count now to Muckow. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Delivery. Outside corner. Muckow will walk to first base. And that's the first walk issued by Chase Miller. He's hit 4 batters. That's his first walk. Josh Gunderson will come to bat. Or will we have a change? Scott Milbrandt is coming out of the dugout for Kindred Richland. 4 runs have plated. And Chase Miller is on the hill. Milbrand is going to take the ball out of Miller's hands. We'll have some substitutions. A call to the bullpen. We'll take a break. Central Cass leads 5-0 over Kindred Richland. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Runners on first and second for the Squirrels, and a pitching change when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vanderhoef, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vanderhoef, a passion that grows.
Farmers, what do you like on your salad? I'm kind of a Caesar salad kind of guy myself. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance. Now, I am no chef, but I would say a Caesar salad is way tastier to eat than a corn or soybean salad this summer. If you haven't bought your hail insurance yet, give us a call. We would be glad to help, but just don't wait too long because it's way more profitable to bring that crop to the elevator than eat a shredded corn and bean salad all summer long. For more information on our crop hail coverages, go to IrieInsurance.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Few changes. We know this much. Carter Schmitz comes in to pitch for Chase Miller. Lucas Klabundi comes in from right field to second base as Carter Schmitz is going to pitch. And Chase Miller goes to third. Nick Thompson will check around here as we'll have right fielder update. I'm trying to get that one for you. Meanwhile, Josh Gunderson will bat for the Central Cass Squirrels, again with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth and a 5-0 lead. Squirrels have runners on first and second with 2 outs, and it is Josh Gunderson taking a first pitch ball from Carter Schmitz. Carter Schmitz. 1-0. And sent high out into right field. It is Nick Thompson out in right field, and he makes the catch. So Gunderson will fly out to right, will retire the Squirrels on just 2 pitches from Schmitz. He will get 1/3 of an inning pitched there. So here in the fourth inning, as the Squirrels go through the order, they place 4 runs. They played 4 runs on 1. Let's see here. 2, 3 hits. There were 2 errors in the field and 2 runners left on the base paths. Through 4 in the North Dakota Region 1 Baseball Championship game. Central Cass 5, Kindred Richland nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Top of the 5th inning as we welcome you back. It is North Dakota Region 1 Baseball Championship night here in Castleton. Central Cass Squirrels with a 5-0 lead over Kindred Richland, playing 4 there in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Gavin Keller takes a first pitch ball from Max Kobervig, who comes out pitching into the 5th. He gets a swing and a miss there, and the count evens at 1-1. Keller singled back in the 3rd. He's 1 for 1 on the day here in this in this game, I should say. As Kindred Richland with a 5-3 win over Oaks earlier today, trailing 3-2. Plated 2, added another one late for the insurance. 2-1 now from Kobervig to Keller. Swing and a miss. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kindred Richland, a win today a come from behind win now would force a game tomorrow here for the championship. Central Cass wins tonight, it's over. They'll be off to state Class B. Full count now to Keller from Kobervig. Kobervig is 9 strikeouts today. Very solid outing, averaging more than 2 an inning. Swung on, missed the 3-2 payoff pitch, and Keller goes down on strikes. and that is strikeout number 10. Double-digit strikeouts from Max Kabervig and the Central Cass Squirrels. And here comes Matt Pearson to bat. He reached on an error in the third. Stole base as well, was stuck at second. He's up with a 1 out, nobody on base here in the top half of the 5th inning in the Region 1 Baseball Championship. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball. Goes for a strike. Kabervig to Pearson, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As more shadows completely enveloping the outfield and a good chunk of the infield as well, with the sun continuing its descent. 1-1 now the count. Matt Pearson at the plate, facing Max Kabervig. Inside, swing and a miss, 1-2. Squirrels looking to protect home field. On a really nice night, the wind is dying down significantly. Still breezy, but not near what it was earlier here this evening. High and inside from Kabervig there to Pearson, and it's 2-2. Central Cass 5 and Kindred Richland nothing. Top of the 5th inning, there's 1 out, nobody on base. And the 2-2 delivery swung on and missed. Max Kabervig gets Pearson to go down on strikes, and here comes Chase Miller. Chase Miller, who was pulled from the mound in the bottom half of the 4th. Back now at third base, and Miller struck out his first time at bat in the 3rd. Here he comes, batting now in the top half of the 5th, and he gets one to fly out into right field. Giving chase and another diving play, not made, and it'll be off of the right fielder, Will Ellison, and it'll be the batter Miller reaching safely. No rule it a hit. They'll go with a double to Miller, and Carter Schmitz will bat. With 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning, Carter Schmitz will bat. He's 0 for 2 today with a line drive at second and a strikeout. 2 plate appearances in this game against Central Cass, and this pitch going to get by the catcher, but he'll knock it forward, Josh Gunderson. Counts 1-0. Ball, no strikes to Schmitz. Squirrels checking the runner and will pitch outside. That's going to hit the corner, though. Kabervig finds a spot on the plate and gets it. Great effort by Gunderson behind home plate as well. Calling a great game. 1-1 to Schmitz. Top of the order for the Vikings, and a grounder. This is going to take a big hop at short. Good strong throw low. Scooping. Can't make the play. And Kindred Richland. Ball is kind of loose behind first base, but coming in is right fielder Ellison. Holds the runner at third. So there's another hit. They'll call it a hit. It was a well-thrown ball from short to first, but also great effort by the batter Schmitz as he was running down first hard. So now runners on the corners with Miller over to third base. Runners on the corners for the Kindred Richland Vikings, trailing 5-0, and Max Kabervig trying to get out of the inning here. There are 2 outs. Runners on the corners, and a 5-0 lead for the Squirrels. Lucas Klabundi comes to bat for the Vikings. A chance here with runners on the corners. Gets out in front of that one, swing and a miss. And it's a strike, 0-1 is the count. Klabundi struck out in the first. He flew out to right in the third. That was an incredible catch by right fielder Will Ellison. Diving out right. He almost had a second one here moments ago. It's the 0-1. Swung on. Ball is tracking foul and will stay foul. Off and into the spectators off down the right field line. 0-2 now to Lucas Klabundi. We've got a host of machinery out here, from wagons to carts to golf carts. Spectators enjoying a sunshine-drenched day here in Castleton on a Monday. The 0-2 to Klabundi. Here's the offering from Kabervig, fouled back. It's going to go up and over the grandstand here behind home plate. Not a lot of seats left here in the grandstand under the shade. well-attended ball game here today for the Region 1 title. The 0-2 again with 2 gone. Top of the 5th, Coppervig gets the batter to swing. Klabundi sends it to short. Strong throw to first is not in time, and a run scores. That's just great effort by Lucas Klabundi to beat it out for a single. Schmitz goes to third. Scoring was Miller. And the Vikings are on the board here in the top of the 5th inning. Klabundi is going to get credit with an RBI. Oakley Dubord comes to bat. He doubled in the 4th, struck out in the 1st. He's 1 for 2 here today. And now with the Vikings on the board, it's 5-2. They've scored. Is that right? I thought only 1 run has scored. Yeah, they got the board incorrect. First pitch to Dubord is a ball. It's 1-0. I was going to say, looking at the scoreboard and an incorrect score, it makes me really nervous and anxious. Did I do something wrong? No, we didn't. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Makes the count 1-1 from Max Coppervig, who has 2 strikeouts this inning. Lucas Klabundi over at first. Cooper Schmitz over at third base. Said Cooper, I meant Carter, excuse me. Coppervig will deliver the 1-1. Tries to find the corner and just misses. Two and 1. 2 balls and a strike now to Oakley Dubord. At the plate for the Kindred Richland Vikings as they trail 5-1. Pitch high, 3-1. Max Coppervig having a little bit of trouble getting out of this inning. Vikings trying to extend this. Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed by Dubord. Longer leg kick that time, a little more deliberate from Coppervig. Full count, 3-2. 2 gone, top of the 5th inning. 5-1 the score. Squirrels leading. Inside out swing. It's a shallow shot to short. Catch is made by Maggio for the out. Dubord with an inside out fly out to short will retire the Squirrels on 25 pitches by Max Coppervig. 2 strikeouts in the inning. 1 run did get plated, and there were 3 hits. There were no errors in the field, and 2 left on the base paths. So we go to the bottom of the 5th here in the Region 1 Baseball Championship. Central Cass 5, Kindred Richland 1 on yourliveevent.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Here we go, bottom of the 5th inning in the Region 1 Baseball Championship. Central Cass 5, Kindred Richland 1, as it is up for the Squirrels. A ground ball hit to third base. A strong throw coming across the diamond to get the base runner. Sam Kabervig is down on a 5-3 ground out. And there's one gone as Carter Schmitz continues from the hill for the Kindred Richland Vikings in relief of Chase Miller, who went 3 2/3 innings. Joe Shoemaker will bat. Reached on a single, reached on an air, has a run scored in the ball game. Shoemaker had that incredible bunt back in the second inning. As the first pitch from Schmitz going to be a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the offering. This pitch going to miss. 2 balls, no strikes. Joe Shoemaker on the season, a .389 batting average for the Squirrels. Schmitz can't find the zone, and it's 3-0 to Joe Shoemaker. Vikings trailing. Squirrels leading this ball game 5-1, the Region 1 championship. 3-1. Also on yourliveevent.com, just going final a few moments ago. Central Cass beat Kindred 6-0 as Aubrey Lindstrom went with 14 strikeouts, earning a victory. Central Cass moving on to championship in East Region softball, cementing themselves in the state tournament as well. Carter Schmitz walks Joe Shoemaker, and now Aiden Olson Tinglestead comes to bat. Singled back in the 4th inning. He was pinch hit for by Mason Bussey in the 2nd after an errant foul bunt attempt. There is 1 out here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, and they'll check the runner back to first. Everybody there. Check the runner over to first again, as Schmitz will deliver here. Carter with the first pitch of the at-bat to Olson Tinglestead. This pitch going to miss inside. Taking off, the runner goes. A throw to second is good, but late. Shoemaker will steal. Olson Tinglestead sees the count 1-0. As pitcher Carter Schmitz will continue to work. He'll get the signs from catcher to board behind home plate. 1 ball, no strikes. And here comes the offering. Inside, it's going to hit him. Squirrels have been the beneficiary of a number of hit by pitch here tonight. Don't know if that's the best thing or not, right? But a free bag for Schmitz. Shoemaker to second. To Olson Tinglestead. That is, not Schmitz, from Schmitz. And now Will Ellison comes to bat. Ellison, ground out, was hit by a pitch, and reached on a fielder's choice. He scored a run and has an RBI. First pitch is a strike from Schmitz to Will Ellison. The count is 0-1. Will Ellison coming into the game here tonight, a .410 batting average, 7 RBI, now make it 8 RBI on the season. 0-1 delivery. This will miss outside. And to Will Ellison, the count evens now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Central Cass 5, Kindred Richland 1. The lights are coming on here in Castleton. 1-1 pitch. This one is a strike. And the count moves 1-2 to Will Ellison. Squirrels 20-4. Vikings 23-5 on the season. The 1-2. Ball going to get by the catcher. Both runners will advance. Pass ball on a low pitch. That moves Shoemaker to third. Olson Tinglestead to second base. So, as we reset for the Kindred Richland Vikings, Ethan McKinney is first base. It is Lucas Klabundi at second, Logan Myers at short, and Chase Miller at third base. On a 2-2 pitch now to the batter, Will Ellison. Another one gets by the catcher. A wild one scores a run. Central Cass now leads at 6-1. Full count to Will Ellison. So Shoemaker scores on a wild pitch. Olson Tinglestead to third. So Squirrels add to their lead, making it 6-1 now. 1 out, bottom of 5. Full count to Will Ellison with a runner at third base, and the infield is all playing in for the Vikings, as you can see. In a pitch inside, Will Ellison makes it runners on the corners as he walks to first. And Scott Milbrandt and the Kindred Richland Vikings will come out of the dugout. See if there's any changes here as Carter Schmitz continues from the hill. Milbrandt out for a conversation and now asks for the ball. We'll have a pitching change. Central Cass 6, Kindred Richland 1, bottom of 5, 1 out. Runners on the corners for the Squirrels when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
Farmers, what do you like on your salad? I'm kind of a Caesar salad kind of guy myself. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance. Now, I am no chef, but I would say a Caesar salad is way tastier to eat than a corn or soybean salad this summer. If you haven't bought your hail insurance yet, give us a call. We would be glad to help, but just don't wait too long because it's way more profitable to bring that crop to the elevator than eat a shredded corn and bean salad all summer long. For more information on our crop hail coverages, go to IrieInsurance.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
More new trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North 8, 3 Batwing mowers, used 15-foot models, all available. The price ranges from $7,500 to $15,000. Batwing mowers at Norman County Implement. 08 Wilrich Double Spring Quad X 50-foot has 8-inch shovels priced at $27,000. And remember the new Massey Ferguson compact tractor model 1840 with loader, cab, and all the extras. Talk to Chuck O'Neill for more information.
Gavin Keller is headed into the hill now and will pitch for Kindred Richland. We'll talk about his efforts here as he comes in to face Alex Everson. High and inside runner takes off, so Will Ellison will steal second. First pitch is a ball. Keller comes in from left field. Then Nick Thompson moves from right field to left field, and Lucas Klabundi from second to right. And Carter Schmitz returns to second for the Vikings out in the field. Pitch from Keller, 2 balls and no strikes. Keller on the season, 15 innings pitched. He's pitched in 8 games. He's 1 for 1 on saves. He's got that going for him in a 2.8 ERA. Pitch is low, 3-0 from Gavin Keller. Carter Schmitz, 15 pitches in the game, 2/3 of an inning pitched. And now it'll be a 4-pitch walk by Gavin Keller. And the bases are loaded for Central Cass. In the bottom of the 5th, leading 6-1. Max Kabervig will come to bat. He's got a couple of hits and a sacrifice RBI. Now, the Squirrels, leading 6-1, need 5 runs to end the game early. They're up with the bases loaded and 1 out. Swing and a miss. Kabervig wanted to send it out to the parking lot there. Count is 0-1. Max Kabervig does not have a home run to his name. 3 homers on the season for the Squirrels, and Keller will hit Kabervig. So Everson to second, Ellison to third. Olson Tinglestead scores. Kabervig with an RBI as he was hit by a pitch. And that run goes to Schmitz. Brendan Maggio batting, and a 7-1 Central Cass lead with 1 out. Wild pitch, going to advance everybody. And the Squirrels now lead at 8-1. Kabervig to second, Everson to third, and Ellison scores. It's now 8-1 Squirrels. Squirrels are 3 runs away from heading home to the state tournament. Now we'll have a courtesy runner, or we just have a check. No, we won't have a courtesy runner. We have a check on the runner out at second base. Kabervig at second. He was hit by the pitch, and now coach is out. And also some, maybe the trainers out there as well, getting a chance to look at Kabervig. Should be all right. And then they'll come off the field. Brendan Maggio coming to bat. He had a 2 RBI single his last plate appearance in the 4th, and now batting with an 8-1 lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's one out. We'll go ahead and add that on the board there. 8-1 in favor of Central Cass, leading Kindred Richland. And a foul ball. Brendan Maggio evens the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, runners on second and third base. Winning run at the plate. With a 10-run rule potential. Sending a slapper into right field. That's going to go for a base hit. That's going to score 2 runs. It'll be a 2 RBI single, and it's 10-1 in favor of Central Cass. Brendan Maggio, 2 more RBI. Scoring Coppervig, scoring Everson. And now, 10-1 is the score. Here's Ethan Muckow. Winning run, walk-off winning run is at first base. Muckow comes to bat. Potential 10-run rule. Keller pitches low and in the dirt. Runner takes off. This one gets by the catcher. Pass ball, Maggio to second base. A winning run's at second for the Squirrels with 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning, and a 10-1 lead. Scoreboard is not accurate here again at Central Cass. See if they'll come up to that one. And a pitch inside. Muckow was going for it. Counts 1-1. Josh Gunderson on deck. There is 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Gavin Keller continues for Kindred Richland. As the Squirrels have been opportunistic, started with some small ball. Now a wild pitch gets by the catcher. And the winning run is now at third base. Brendan Maggio. Well, the Squirrels pick up the victory. They're off to state. Kindred Richland booting it around a little bit. Time is called. Here is Milbrand's going to come in, and I think we're going to have another pitching change. And we are going to have another pitching change. Central Cass leads 10-1 over Kindred Richland. We're back to Castleton in the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 out. Game-winning run at third base in the bottom of the 5th on yourliveevent.com.
Highway 9 North Ada thanks you for your business.
Rar Malting would like to wish good luck to all ball players. Rar Malting Company is a family-owned company that has been in business since 1847, producing and distributing malt and related supplies for breweries, distilleries, and allied industries around the world. The Rar Taff Elevator is designed to specifically handle malting barley with special emphasis on maintaining quality and preserving identity. Call Daryl Miller and Mike Carr for your barley and trucking needs at 701-436-4481. Good luck, teams. Run fast, swing hard, and have fun.
So no pitching change as we welcome it back to the bottom of the 5th inning. Gavin Keller will be out. 2-1. Delivered to Ethan Muckow. And the count now moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, the winning run for the Squirrels is on at third base. Pitch. Muckow swings and misses. So Muckow goes down on strikes. Keller will get a strikeout.
The catcher, number 11, Josh Gunderson.
And Gavin Keller will face Josh Gunderson with a winning run at third. 2 outs and a strike thrown to Josh Gunderson. It is the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's a 10-1 lead for Central Cass. Winning run at third base. Gunderson fouls this one back. Base hit wins the game in short fashion. Kindred Richland gets the out, and we extend the ball game into that 6th inning. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Gunderson swings and fouls this one down the third base line. Staying alive at 0-2. Maggio is the base runner at third base. He hasn't had to run a whole lot. Got to first base on a single with 2 RBI. He got to second on a pass ball. He got to third on a wild pitch. Now he's over at third base, and a score would send the Squirrels to the state tournament. The 0-2, high to Gunderson. 1-2 now. Josh Gunderson at the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Wild throw would also potentially, depending on how things work, right, that would also give the Squirrels a chance at third base. Kindred Richland trying to extend the ball game, give themselves a chance. Here's the 2-2 delivery to Gunderson. Inside, strike three looking. And we're going to the sixth. Josh Gunderson strikes out, and back-to-back strikeouts picked up by Gavin Keller. 22 pitches in 2/3 of an inning. And here the inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs were plated. And they did so. 1 hit for Central Cass. No errors in the field. Few wild pitches. 1 left on the base paths. Through 5, it's Central Cass 10, Kindred Richland 1. Top of the 6th in the North Dakota Region 1 Baseball Championship game coming next.
Precision planting of the 2021 crop has started. Everyone at RDK Enterprises wants you to know these items. Call RDK Enterprises for your planter needs. RDK Enterprises has maintenance parts in stock. Call for precision planter support, 701-636-2119. Please have a safe spring. Thank you for choosing RDK Enterprises for your precision planter needs. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com. It pays to plant with precision.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vanderhoef, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vanderhoef, a passion that grows.
Central Cass leads Kindred Richland 10-1 in the North Dakota Region 1 Baseball Championship game. Top of the 6th, and Coppervig will come out and pitch. Leads off Ethan McKinney. Foul ball on a first pitch strike. Max Coppervig trying to put an end to this one as the Squirrels were close to wrapping things up in 5. Weren't able to get that last one across. Keller did a nice job of shutting the door after a couple of meetings there on the mound for the Kindred Richland Vikings. Pitch to McKinney comes in low, 1-1 from Coppervig. 12 Ks here today. Coppervig's been on fire. McKinney strike there, 1-2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 strikeouts by Coppervig in the game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is the number. Central Cass defeated Kindred Richland on Friday 6-3. In this game, getting away with some pass balls, some walks, kind of, muddling it up a little bit between two teams that can play some ball. Pitch low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 10-1 is the score in favor of the Central Cass Squirrels here tonight. North Dakota Region 1 Baseball Championship. 6 outs away from a state tournament and a championship in the region for Central Cass. A pitch outside by Coppervig. It's a full count, 3-2 for Max Coppervig. The lights on here at Central Cass Field under a full shade now with the setting sun off to the west. 3-2 pitch. Coppervig will walk a batter for the first time today, and Ethan McKinney will be walking to first base. McKinney walks to first, and now batting is Nick Thompson. Thompson, 0 for 2 on the day. He'll dig in. He had a very nice game against Oaks today. Couple RBI, and now will swing and a miss here. Swing and miss. Nick Thompson behind 0-1. No balls and a strike to the batter, Nick Thompson. 0-1 delivery, and Thompson sends this one out to the outfield. Tracking underneath it. Making the catch is Will Ellison. Fly out to right, retires Nick Thompson. And there's one out for the Vikings. Now batting for Kindred Richland. Brett Colligero is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts here in this game. Colligero will bat. Runner on first is Ethan McKinney. Here's the offering. Inside. No balls and a strike to Brett Colligero, a high and inside pitch. No, one ball, no strikes, 1-0, 1-0. There's the offering. Swung on, fouled back, evens the count now. 1-1 from Cobbervig. The runner, McKinney, is on at first. There's a squirrel up in the dugout, or I should say in the bullpen, Out in the bullpen, that's Nick Martin. Warming out the right arm out in right field. A strike. Cobbervig to Colligero, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on at first base. Cobbervig looks, now throws. High and inside. Colligero accepted that one. And it's 2-2. Region 1 baseball championship contest here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Colligero, good eye there, steps back for the Vikings, and it's a full count. Central Cass plating 5 runs in the bottom half of the 5th. Make it 10-1. Colligero, short arm swings around for strikeout number 12 on the day by Max Cobbervig. Incredible effort on the hill from Cobbervig today. Zane Johnson is in to hit for Keller. We'll go by ZJ in the scorebook. Zane Johnson to bat. First time up, batting in the spot of Gavin Keller. 1 for 2 on the day. And a first pitch strike for Max Cobbervig. 2 down, top half of the 6th. Kindred Richland has a runner on at first base. Trailing 10-1. Cobbervig over the overarm throw that time. Evens the count for a ball, 1-1. Region 1 championship. If the Squirrels hang on, they'll be Region 1 champs. If Kindred Richland can mount a massive comeback, they'll have a chance. As forcing a game tomorrow if the bats get hot for the Vikings. They trail 10-1. 2 down, top of 6. And the 2-1 pitch to Zane Johnson is a ball. Three and 1 to Johnson. Time is called by Zane. He'll step out of the box. Zane using that very neon green bat. Perfect for nighttime. Yeah, see it in the dark, right? 3 and 1. Here comes the pitch. Zane watches this one. Strike, and it's a full count. Well, Max Cobbervig with 12 strikeouts. He's looking for a lucky number 13. Full count, a payoff pitch with 2 down to Zane Johnson. Runner takes. Pitch is strike 3. Zane Johnson thought it was a ball. He was rung up. Strikeout number 13 by Max Cobbervig. 20 pitches in the inning and a strikeout, retiring Zane Johnson. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on the base paths as a walk was issued to Ethan McKinney, who's left stranded at first. Bottom of 6 now here in Castleton in the Region 1 championship game on yourliveevent.com. The Squirrels 10, the Vikings 1, and a squirrel run would end the ball game when we come back.
Farmers, what do you like on your salad? I'm kind of a Caesar salad kind of guy myself. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance. Now, I am no chef, but I would say a Caesar salad is way tastier to eat than a corn or soybean salad this summer. If you haven't bought your hail insurance yet, give us a call. We would be glad to help, but just don't wait too long because it's way more profitable to bring that crop to the elevator than eat a shredded corn and bean salad all summer long. For more information on our crop hail coverages, go to IrieInsurance.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
2 balls, no strikes as Sam Coppervig to lead off for the Squirrels here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, leading 10-1. Gavin Keller returns to the hill for the Kindred Richland Vikings. Count moves to 3-0 now to Sam Coppervig, who ground out back in the 5th. He leads off here in the 6th, and he'll lead off with a walk to first base. So the game's winning run is on at first here in the bottom half of the 6th inning for Central Cass. Ball looks like it maybe got Oakley DuBoard there. He's been taking some lumps behind home plate, to say the least there, whether there were some foul balls or as well having a hustle on some pass balls, a couple of wild throws. He's been giving up the body. Joe Shoemaker will come to bat. He's a tough kid back behind home plate, Oakley DuBoard. All catchers are. Just ask him, right? I was a catcher once, too. That's why I say that. Joe Shoemaker will come to bat. Shoemaker with a runner on at first base. First pitch comes in low from Keller. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of 6, nobody out. Game's winning run at first base for the Central Cass Squirrels in the Region 1 championship game. 1-0. That's going to be a strike. Gavin Keller from the hill for Kindred Richland. Vikings of Kindred, your state Class B basketball champions in North Dakota, have had a heck of a run on the girls' basketball side in recent years as well. 1-2 to Shoemaker. Keller will deliver. Outside. That'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. You're on yourliveevent.com with the action. We'll have Region 2 baseball tomorrow and East Region softball tomorrow as well. Yourliveevent.com with wrapping up the tournaments. Of course, North Dakota, as a pitch goes outside 3-2 to Shoemaker. North Dakota State track and field this Friday and Saturday in Bismarck. State baseball after the month of May wraps up. Ground ball. Takes a couple of hops, a chance at 2. They'll throw to first. They'll get the out. So Shoemaker hits into a 6-4-3 double play. Coppervig out at second. So 2 down now in the bottom half of the 6th inning, and here comes Aiden Olson Tinglestead. Gavin Keller and Kindred Richland trying to send it to the 7th. At least have one more chance. Trailing 10-1. Central Cass 1 run away from state. Or 3 outs, whichever way you want to look at it. Aiden Olson Tinglestead takes first pitch ball. 1-0 from Gavin Keller. The pitch. This one inside. It's going to hit. Getting the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Misses. That one is going to be 2 balls and a strike now to Aiden Olson Tinglestead. Right-handed batter here for the Central Cass Squirrels. Was hit by a pitch in the 5th, scored a run. Singled in the 4th, scored a run. 2 balls, 2 strikes now from Gavin Keller. Keller and the Vikings are a strike away from sending us to the 7th in the Region 1 championship. The pitch from Keller, 2-2, high and inside, will go full. Big thanks to the Central Cass Squirrels and the department, of course, athletic department, for helping make accommodations for everybody to make the opportunity to broadcast on yourliveevent.com. Certainly do appreciate it, as Gavin Keller will walk Aiden Olsen-Tinglestad to first base. Will Ellison comes to bat.
Right fielder, number 9, Will Ellison.
Ellison will dig in. Winning run at first for the Squirrels. Bottom of the 6th and 2 outs. They could walk off with a 10-run rule, but a first pitch strike to Will Ellison, and it's 0-1. No balls and a strike. Vikings from the mound will deliver. Pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Will Ellison. He walked and scored in the 5th. He scored in the 4th after he was reached on a fielder's choice. A strike makes it 1-2 from Keller, who's trying to get out of the inning for the Vikings. Runner on at first takes his lead. Takes off. The 1-2 and a well-struck ball into left center field. This ball is going to be caught by Matt Pearson. And that's the end of the 6th inning. He did tag it nicely, but that was directly into the wind as well. Ellison goes down on a fly out to center, and a nice play by the Vikings there. Gavin Keller, 20 pitches, 3 outs. Here in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, just 1 left on the base paths. We go to the top of the 7th, and it'll be Max Cobbervig out to pitch for the Squirrels as they try to hold off and advance to state. In the Region 1 Championship, the score after 6, 10-1, the Squirrels lead the Vikings on yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Kevin Kochman, along with producer and cameraman Preston Duville on yourliveevent.com for the North Dakota Region 1 Baseball Championship game. Here in the title contest, it's coming up on 9 o'clock here Central Time as the championship game featuring Central Cass and Kindred Richland. And Central Cass played at 5 in the bottom of the 5th. Some tough pitching out there. Goes the way of the Central Cass Squirrels. They had a chance potentially place a runner across, but couldn't do so. Max Cobbervig out, trying to go the distance for the Squirrels on home turf today. Matt Pearson, Chase Miller, and Carter Schmitz, the batting order for the Kindred Richland Vikings. 2 balls, no strikes the count. Finds the zone there against Pearson. Does Cobbervig. The count is 1-2. No, 2-1, excuse me. 13 strikeouts for Max Cobbervig of the Central Cass Squirrels. And Pearson sends one sky high into center field. Coming underneath it, Everson makes the catch for the out. So Pearson with a fly out to center, and the Squirrels are 1 or 2 runs away from a state tournament. Looks like they're going to take Cobbervig out of the ball game here. He gets another out. There's pitch count and other things that tie into it, so he is out. And the Squirrels will have a chance to wrap things up as they go to the bullpen. And Nick Martin will come to the hill. Cobbervig goes to third base. Coming out of the ball game is Joe Shoemaker. And now Nick Martin. He will come on to pitch. We previewed Nick Martin just a little bit. The righty was down into the bullpen down the first base line, on right field. Martin will come in and try to shut the door for Central Cass. Let's talk a little bit about Nick Martin. See if we can't pull over a couple of statistics on Mr. Martin and his pitching this season. This will be Nick Martin's 5th game, 2-1 on the season. He has a little over 20 innings, 20 1/3 pitched. As Nick Martin Central Cass will come out and try to close the door here and advance on to the state tournament. What else can I tell you about Nick Martin statistically? Got a couple of the notes for you. He's a 3.33 ERA on the year. 7 strikeouts to his name. As the righty will come on in and pitch for Central Cass. There's 1 out. Top half of the 7th inning. As not only does Preston DeVille have producer, cameraman to his name, but he also has Kevin's pen caddy as well, dropping pens up here in the booth. I believe they call it the Mark Anderson press box here in Castleton. Chase Miller will come to bat for Kindred Richland. Nick Martin trying to shut the door for Central Cass and punch the Squirrels' ticket to state. First pitch, Miller out in front. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Martin, the righty, gets the signs from Josh Gunderson. Winds and fires, swing and a miss. And 0-2. 1 out. Top of 7. 10-1 lead for the Squirrels. Miller swerves out of the way there, and it's 1-2. Certainly appreciate all of those involved to make these YourLiveEvent.com broadcasts possible, including technical support from executive producer Mark Forseth here today as well. We appreciate that very much so. Makes the count 2-2 on a pitch outside from Miller. Martin's delivery. Ground ball, third base line, foul. Zoomed in a little too much there. We gave him too many jobs, we told Preston. He had too many things going on. It's a slippery slope there with that zoom button, too, but it does happen from time to time. Foul ball keeps Miller in the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to get in on that third base play there as, again, Martin came in. Kobervig moved over to third base and brought Shoemaker to the bench. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Chase Miller. Full count. Pitch from Martin, and Miller slaps it into left field. It's on the line. It's a fair ball. Miller's going to hold his horses, and now we'll crank it around first. He's on his way to second as the throw comes into the cutoff. A double for Chase Miller, and the Vikings aren't done. Nick Martin, welcome to the ball game with a double. Down the line and top of the order, Carter Schmitz will bat for Kindred Richland. 9 runs with 1 out. Can they do it? The Vikings will try to pile on something here as Martin delivers a swing and a miss strike to Schmitz. Count is 0-1. Schmitz on the day is 1 for 3. Should say in this game is 1 for 3. Takes a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the offering. Popped up. This ball is going to stay shallow left field, and it is the shortstop, Brendan Maggio, coming up with the catch. So, fly out to short means we're down to 1 out remaining for the Central Cass Squirrels as they make their way to a state tournament. Lucas Klobundi will come to bat. Last at bat was an RBI single. Klobundi 1 for 3 in the game, and Martin will deliver a first pitch. This one's going to miss. Ball, no strikes to Klobundi. Central Cass on the verge of a state tournament berth and a Region 1 title. Ground ball foul. That'll move the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Getting a bit of a view there of some of the crowd that's assembled. Nice crowd here tonight, Central Cass Squirrels. Kindred Richland Vikings for the Region 1 title. Here's the 1-1. Pitch going to hang high from Martin, and it's 2-1. Sun is just about setting in the western horizon as the Central Cass Squirrels are ready to celebrate. 3-1. Martin tips the cap gets the sign. 3-1 delivery coming to Clubundy. Swing and a miss. And the Vikings are down to the last strike. Central Cass Squirrels on the verge of a state tournament berth and a Region 1 title. 3-2 pitch. Martin delivers to Clubundy, gets him to swing. Popped up. Third base line, making the catch is going to be Max Kabervig. The gloves are in the air. The celebration for Central Cass on a Region 1 championship.
Central Cass Squirrels.
The Squirrels are your Region 1 baseball champions, defeating Kindred Richland by a final score of 10-1, tipping the caps to the crowd, and now an opportunity for the two teams to shake hands and give each other some congratulations as a rivalry and a battle ends with a Squirrel victory on home turf, and a Viking effort certainly was there. They made their way back and found themselves after a 6-3 loss on Friday. They fought back to get to the chance, and the Squirrels were too much tonight. The final, 10-1. Central Cass over Kindred Richland. It was going to be 10 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Squirrels, 1 run, 6 hits, 3 errors for the Kindred Richland Vikings. Here in the 7th as it comes to a close, no runs, 1 hit. There was no errors in the field and 1 left on the base paths. Stick around, our postgame from the Central Cass High School and the Theraldson Sports Athletics Complex coming up as there's a little bit of Gatorade on the field now, too. Theraldson Athletics Sports Complex here in Castleton. We'll be back with postgame reaction on yourliveevent.com.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program for kids. It's a young savers club with various incentives, including newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to find out more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
As we welcome you back here on yourliveevent.com, the Central Cass Squirrels getting a chance to accept their region championship trophy. Kindred Richland Vikings. Dustin Maggio is your region coach of the year. Getting that recognition here as well for Central Cass. A chance to embrace here.
Senior Athlete of the Year. He wears number 2 for Central
Max
Cass.
Kabervig.
Congratulations, Max Kabervig.
He's the Senior Athlete of the Year. For Region 2, Max Kabervig, who had a heck of an effort here today for the Central Cass Squirrels in their Region 1 victory. Region 1 belongs to Central Cass, off to state Class B baseball as they get a victory here tonight, 10-1. There's your champions, the Central Cass Squirrels, as we see it here on yourliveevent.com. As Max Kabervig's going to get the victory here in 7 innings. Nick Martin came in and shut the door with 2/3 of an inning in relief effort We're going to get a chance to run down some numbers, and we'll see if we can't even get Coach Maggio to join us here in the postgame reaction following Central Cass win over Kindred Richland 10-1. Region 1 championship here in Castleton tonight goes the way of the Squirrels on yourliveevent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Farmers, what do you like on your salad? I'm kind of a Caesar salad kind of guy myself. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance. Now, I am no chef, but I would say a Caesar salad is way tastier to eat than a corn or soybean salad this summer. If you haven't bought your hail insurance yet, give us a call. We would be glad to help, but just don't wait too long because it's way more profitable to bring that crop to the elevator than eat a shredded corn and bean salad all summer long. For more information on our crop hail coverages, go to IrieInsurance.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
You're never too young to start saving for your future. Dakota Heritage Bank offers the Grow With Us program. It's a young savers club with various incentives, newsletters, a higher savings rate, bonuses, and more. Contact Dakota Heritage Bank to learn more about the Grow With Us program. Dakota Heritage Bank has 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcoming you back here to the Region 1 Baseball Championship game. Goes the way of the Central Cass Squirrels 10-1 here on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman along with Preston DeVille bringing you the action here today from Castleton as Kindred Richland had to fight their way back after falling to Central Cass by a score of 6-3 on Friday, and they fought themselves back with a win over Oaks here today to put themselves in the championship against the Squirrels. Squirrels' Max Kobervig was pretty solid. He ended up with 13 strikeouts here today and walked one, allowed one run in 6 1/3 innings. Nick Martin shuts the door with 2/3 of an inning worked as the Squirrels were able to pounce. In the 5th inning, they were able to plate 5 runs, got it to a 10-1 lead. They hold on from there, having a chance to get a run across, but they weren't able to push it across for a 10-run victory. So they win it by 9, and they head off to state. That's fine. Win's a win. I don't see any Squirrel fans upset about that. There's a lot of fist pumping going on here, as it was for the Squirrels here tonight. They go with 10 runs. They go with 7 hits. They add 1 error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 runners left on the base paths. The Squirrels will be victorious, 21-4 off to state. As for Kindred Richland, 1 run, 6 hits. They had 3 errors, and they left 7 runners stranded. Their season will end 23-6 on the year as Chase Miller will suffer the loss pitching. He is tagged with 5 runs. Max Kobervig is mentioned with those 13 strikeouts, 1 walk issued. He is our, he's definitely our precision player of the game, and that is brought to you here by RDK Enterprises. RDK Enterprises with your precision player of the game. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119, planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton. And definitely Max Kobervig with those 13 strikeouts. Hard to not say that wasn't some precision here today, finding a way to top the Kindred Richland Vikings as Kobervig was just dealing here today for the Squirrels in victory. He is our precision player of the game from RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, with your precision planting dealer, and certainly the ones you want to know about. It's RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. We'll take a timeout. Region 1 Baseball Championship goes the way of Central Cass, 10-1 over Kindred Richland here on yourliveevent.com. The Squirrels are off to state Class B baseball. Their victory over the Vikings here today. We'll come back with more of our post-game reaction after this.
More new trades at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada. 3 Batwing mowers, used 15-foot models, all available. The price ranges from $7,500 to $15,000. Batwing mowers at Norman County Implement. '08 Wilrich Double Spring Quad X 50-foot has 8-inch shovels priced at $27,000. And remember the new Massey Ferguson compact tractor model 1840 with loader cab and all the extras. Talk to Chuck O'Neill for more information. Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada thanks you for your business.
Rar Malting would like to wish good luck to all ball players. Rar Malting Company is a family-owned company that has been in business since 1847, producing and distributing malt and related supplies for breweries, distilleries, and allied industries around the world. The Rar Taff Elevator is designed to specifically handle malting barley with special emphasis on maintaining quality and preserving identity. Call Daryl Miller and Mike Carr for your barley and trucking needs at 701-436-4481. Good luck, teams. Run fast, swing hard, and have fun.
You can see off in the distance here, the Central Cass Squirrels are excited on their championship here in Region 1 baseball. Some fan support now going out as the team gets some photos following their 10-1 victory over the Kindred Richland Vikings here today on yourliveevent.com as we can run down some final numbers here on the postgame report following the victory for the Squirrels. Squirrels did so. We'll talk about Kindred Richland after their 5-3 win over Oaks to get themselves into the region championship game. Here in this one, it was Carter Schmitz 1 for 4, Lucas Klabundi 1 for 4 with an RBI, Oakley DeBoard was 1 for 3. Ethan McKinney was 0 for 2 with a walk, Nick Thompson 0 for 3, Brett Colligero was 0 for 3. It was Gavin Keller, 1 for 2, and Zane Johnson 0 for 1. Matt Pearson 0 for 2 with a steal. Chase Miller was 2 for 3 at the plate. 1 run, 6 hits, 3 errors, and 7 runners left. Again, the losing pitcher was Chase Miller for the Kindred Richland Vikings. Their season ends 23-6 with the loss. Getting a chance to take some photos with the scoreboard behind. The championship final score there, 10-1 on top of that. The Central Cass Squirrels, Will Ellison 0 for 2 with an RBI and a couple of runs today. He got on base with a walk. He also was hit by a pitch in the ball game. There's a good framed-up photo there. Those smiling faces, Coach Maggio and the Central Cass Squirrels. Alex Everson was 1 for 2 with a couple of walks and RBI, 2 runs scored. Max Kabervig 2 for 3 with 2 RBI. He also gets the win. 13 strikeouts, 1 walk, allowed 1 run, 6 1/3 innings pitched. Brendan Maggio was 2 for 4 with 4 RBI. Ethan Muckow had an 0 for 3 day with a walk. Josh Gunderson 0 for 3 with a run scored. He played really good behind home plate today. And Gunderson, I didn't want to say Gunderson, I wanted to say Shoemaker, which we're going to talk about him in a moment. Sam Kabervig was 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch. He walked as well and reached on an error. Shoemaker 1 for 3 with a walk and a run today. The one hit that he had was that bunt single down the third base line. And I thought at that moment in time, that was about as nice a bunt as I've ever seen. It stopped right at the grass line about a foot away from the third baseman. It just was fantastic. Hard to beat a good bunt single like that, executed to perfection. Shoemaker came up with a big play there. It was Aiden Olson Tinglestead 1 for 1. He walked. He scored twice. And then Mason Bussey was called out with interference in the second when he came in and had to pinch hit for Aiden Olson Tinglestead when he got hit with that errant foul ball bunt attempt. So Mason Bussey also saw some action. 10 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 9 runners left stranded for Central Cass. They left the bases loaded a couple of times in the ball game, or had the bases loaded, came up empty a couple of times in the game. They win it 10-1, and they're off to state. And state Class B baseball, it'll be at the Jack Brown Stadium in Jamestown, and that'll be June 3rd through the 5th. As, again, seeding will be out when the rest of the regions are wrapped up. We'll have Region 2 baseball coverage on yourliveevent.com. That's exciting stuff to continue on with. But it'll be seeded out and then some random draws. But, of course, follow along, find out those, and you can watch Region 2 also on yourliveevent.com as we roll through their tournament at Mayville. So Central Cass has punched their ticket to the state baseball tournament in North Dakota Class B as Region 1 champs. And, again, congratulations as Coach Dustin Maggio of Central Cass, your Region 1 Coach of the Year, and Max Kabervig, your Region Senior Athlete of the Year, both out of Central Cass. The Squirrels win 10-1 over Kindred Richland. And that's going to do it for our post-game reaction here on yourliveevent.com following the championship here in Region 1 for baseball. The Squirrels of Central Cass are off to Jamestown in the State B next week. Thanks to all of our broadcast sponsors for helping make the coverage of the tournament possible. From the games in Hunter at Northern Cass to the tournament continuing here at Central Cass. Appreciate it. Certainly thank you. Thanks to our broadcasters that were involved as well for the tournament. Thanks to a producer and cameraman here today, Preston DeVille, for your efforts on Championship Day in the Region 1 Baseball Tournament. And again, thanks to all those here, including the athletic director and program here at Central Cass, Travis Lamar and the crew, thank you. Fantastic opportunity to give us the space and opportunity to broadcast the region championships and the region tournament on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to you for tuning in wherever you are. We appreciate it. Central Cass Squirrels, your Region 1 champs 10-1. My name is Kevin Kochman saying so long. Thanks for tuning in on yourliveevent.com.